Taking care of large, ornery animals is all in a day's work for Dr. Melinda McCall, a veterinarian specializing in providing care to farm animals, and her assistant, Becca Ritchie. This cow is being vaccinated for pink eye, a common condition for cows thanks to the flies that like to congregate around their faces. This cattle farming family in Louisa County is one of Dr. McCall's regular clients. In addition to the pink eye vaccine, they're also vaccinating these cows for blackleg and adding a dewormer to help control parasites. The family has also asked them to look at this young goat born blind.
We're trying to decide what's the most humane thing to do for her because it'd be hard for her to live in a general, herd of goats. So we're just making sure that she's okay otherwise, because sometimes when animals have a congenital deformity, they have more than one.
McCall has written a memoir about her career as a production animal veterinarian, which will be available in August. Driving Home Naked and Other Misadventures of a Country Veterinarian gets its name after a cow's womb became dislodged out of her body. The procedure was very messy by the time McCall was done.
The only thing I knew to do was just to strip, and even at that it was kind of gross sitting on the seat. But I pretty much came home in a pair of rubber boots.
Okay.
And that was it. And unfortunately I got thirsty. I was so thirsty I was about to die, but I knew I couldn't go in a store, so I drove through a drive-through. And I'll just leave it at that, so you can read the book and figure out what happens.
Our next stop is an alpaca farm in Fluvanna County. The next time you're getting a hard time from your dentist about flossing, just know it could be worse. Some of the teeth on these alpacas are getting too long, to the point where they can hurt themselves or others. After fixing up the alpacas, it's on to a group of sheep in another part of Fluvanna County.
All right.
It's all part of a busy day for a large animal vet.
Certainly people don't do this job for the money, because we work for people who are making a living. So our prices, we're working in a supply and demand market. We can't just increase our prices if we know people will pay for it, So our prices have to remain, in essence, with the market for the calf prices and the fleece prices and the wool prices and all those things. So, yes, I could have made a lot more money doing most anything else, but this is what I like to do. It did take me a long time to pay my student loans. I just finished paying the student loans at age 42. Wow. And that's a long time. So you have to love it.
The farmers she visits also find ways to show their appreciation.
The farmers, they take care of me. I mean, they give us eggs quite a bit. They give us hamburger. I mean, they're definitely not going to let us starve, so that's always really good. And they knit us hats and gloves, and so we're not going to get cold or starved.
There haven't been enough large animal veterinarians in Virginia and the nation to meet the needs of farmers for decades. Providing medical care for household pets is much easier and more profitable, so traveling veterinarians like McCall are hard to find. The last stop of the day was at a farm in Albemarle County to remove a cancerous lesion from a cow's eyelid.
Is this one right here? Okay. See that little growth that's on his eye?
Oh yeah,
eyeball?
it's a little red.
Yeah, so hopefully that's on the little flap that's part of his third eyelid, and I can just numb it and take the scissors and go up under there and take it without taking his whole eyeball, hopefully.
Let's just say it worked. The cow kept its eye, but our broadcast partners would probably flag us if we showed Dr. McCall performing that procedure. It's all in a day's work for a veteran veterinarian. In Fluvanna County, I'm Burke Moeller reporting.